century to reconquer the 8600 mark. The Sensex surged over 320 points to get back above the 28,500 levels. Mid-caps rising in tandem with the blue chips, and in the process they gained over 1%. Anuj Singhal now joining us to wrap up today's trading action. Anuj, what would you say triggered this sharp rally? We saw a disaster Tuesday on Dalal Street.
A lot of factors contributed to the market to rise today. The biggest was Reliance and the rally that we saw in that, and the fact that yesterday's big losers actually stabilized today, and that also led to some nerves being soothed in trade today. And once the Nifty crossed 8600, there was no looking back really, and the market actually, or the Nifty rather, actually closed above that in today's trade. So it was a stunning recovery really after a big fall yesterday, and as I said, it was Reliance that led the way. But with support from banks, the bank Nifty was up quite a bit in trade, so big support from that index. Let's talk about the stocks then. And as I said, in terms of heavyweight support, Reliance at a new 52-week high, that stock was up 4%, HDFC was up 2.5%, and Lever was up about 2.5% as well. Among other stocks, we had Z Entertainment. It's been a stunning move on Z Entertainment ever since its numbers. That stock was up 5%. Sun Pharma recovered after yesterday's brutal fall, 4% higher on that. And Asian Paints managed to recover all of yesterday's losses, up 3%. Other prominent Nifty winners included stocks like Mahindra and Mahindra. That was up 3.5%. Bajaj Auto ahead of numbers was up 3%. And Cairn India was up 2.5% as well. On the losing side, you had Lupin, that was down about close to 3.5%. Idea Cellular was down about 1.7%, and TCS was down about 1.3% as well. Finally, in the mid-cap space, we had some big movers today. Indiabulls Group as a whole did quite well. Indiabulls Real Estate and Housing, both were up about 8%. Arvind was up 6% as well. And on and some other stocks actually on the mid-cap side which gained today included stocks like BPL, Manali Petro, and Shrey Infra. So the rally really was across the board, whether large caps, mid caps, or even micro caps. So it's now above 8600, and this time the big question is that can it sustain? Because last time the Nifty crossed 8600, it could not sustain above that. This time the question is, can it do that?
Okay, so let's see if we can sustain 8600 and move to 87.